Hail Payman! And hello, HQ Unicorns, HQ Cumbers, HQ Dorinos, HQ Cupids, and HQ Berts, HQ Notarians, HQ University graduates, HQ Begooding seniors. Shout out the main ingredient, HQD, Patooties, and welcome to your big money Sunday night edition of HQ, the live mobile game show, where you answer questions to win cash. Now I'm gonna level with the HQs. I was not supposed to be here tonight. I was supposed to be flying with the famous Mockingbird in the Finger Lakes region, upstate New York, with 35,000 of my fellow friends and fans with a PH. But due to a state of emergency, some flooding up there, Mother Nature threw us a curveball. My weekend plans were scrapped. The silver lining in all of this is that I get to be here with all of you on HQ, where the only emergency is I'm out of extra lives. Do you have your extra lives for tonight? I hope you do. I am the watchful Quizmaster, bringing you the story of a host. Quizabella, host or nutbag, the HQ DC bag, Marco Quizcondolis, Scott Rogowsky, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Watkins Glen, New York. Or it would have been Sneakin' Sally through the alley with over 650,000 of you spastic Deadeye hounds, including the Feldmans, the Ravners, Louis Folds, son of Ben, Steph Port and the Clifford Bowlers, Susan Squitieri turning 60, Evo Loveless with a birthday, Tia MM with a birthday, Sonny Lee, happy birthday, Paula with an H turning 63, Kristen Wilson, turning 29, and happy anniversary, Roger and Lauren Zabo. The time is near, your mission's clear. It's later than you think. Before you slip into the night, you'll want to answer a series of questions that go backwards down the number line from 1, easy peasy, to 15, hardy farty. Answer all 15 questions with aplomb, and I'll reward you with a hefty sum. I'm giving away $25K, 25 large, $25,000. Think of all the wonderful things you can buy with that kind of money. How about a goldfish? Winning HQ will make you a crazy rich HQD. Maybe you could buy some tickets to see Crazy Rich Asians. Did you see it this weekend? A lot of people did. It was #1 at the box office. A personal shout out and congratulations to a friend of the show, Awkwafina, on her starring role in the movie. If you haven't seen it, get on that. And are you playing Apple HQ on Apple TV right now? Are you seeing me on the big screen? I am now available in king size, folks. Download the HQ app for Apple TV. See me 10 times larger. I don't know if that's a good thing. If you want to see me in real life, I'm literally taking the show on the road. Going to be popping up in DC, Philly, and Boston this fall. Next month, live shows. Head to scottrogowski.com/tour to find out more, like when and where. But tomorrow, you can see me on the VMAs. Yeah, I'm going to be there too. I promise to wear a ridiculous NSFW outfit. Not safe for my work, at least. You know, I have to keep it kind of clean here. Will you be watching that tomorrow? I know one thing. You're going to be playing tonight. You're in this to win this. Your head is in the game. You're a slave to the trivia light. I've got the time if you've got the inclination. So what do you say? We get down to the nitty gritty with over 700,000 HQDs live in the game right now. Let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. In the classic children's song, London Bridge is what? A big mood, throwing shade, or falling down. And this little ditty predates millennial slang by about 270 years. What does it mean? Probably that London Bridge was literally falling down, in disrepair, dilapidated, busted, kaput. Michael Douglas is falling down, and 702,131 of you are staying up. London is calling you for Q2. Which of these words is a synonym for cold, frigid, turgid, or rigid? Won't you step into the freezer? Bow! We're getting counter-seasonal with this question. Funny how you missed the cold when it's 95 degrees and 105% humidity. If your thinking is too turgid or rigid, you might not have tapped frigid, which is the answer. Frigid air don't care, 677,363. You know what's better than being cool? Getting Q3. But before we go to Q3, I want to tell you about next Sunday, guys. Big announcement. I don't have to be paying attention to the calendar, but next Sunday, August 26th, we are celebrating HQ Year 1. It is our birthday. Yes, we're doing 3 games next Sunday night at 8 p.m. Back to back to back jacks, giving out $30,000. Definitely follow HQ Trivia on Twitter at HQ Trivia for updates, giveaways. Our merch store is going to be open for the very first time, 24 hours only on Sunday. You can get exclusive HQ merch That's next Sunday. Let's get back to this Sunday, aka tonight, aka right now, Q3. By definition, people who are lactose intolerant might have trouble drinking a glass of what? Clam juice, diet soda, or milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't stand people who are lactose intolerant. As you might be able to tell from that OSE ending, os, lactose is a sugar. And as you might remember from Latin class, lac is a prefix meaning milk. We're talking about milk sugars. If you lack lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, you are lactose intolerant. You need Lactaid, 671,471. No weight needed. So far, you are tolerating this quiz quite well and getting Q4. 3 is a magic number, is a song from the pilot episode of what educational TV show? DuckTales, The Powerpuff Girls, or Schoolhouse Rock? 3 is a magic number, and it's question 4. It's a lot easier to remember catchy songs than it is to internalize multiplication tables, right? So someone had the brilliant idea to put education to music, and thus spake Schoolhouse Rock. Shout out, Bob Doro.
There's a magic number.
Composer and creative force for 24 years of Schoolhouse Rock, including 3 is a magic number. We just lost him in April. R.I.P. 437,147. Our multiplication rocking and rolling to Q5 tonight. In the 1930s, Italian engineers drilled holes in the foundation of what landmark in an effort to fix it? The Colosseum, the Sistine Chapel, or the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Pisa. I'm fixing a hole where the rain came in, and these engineers tried it. If you have a massive tourist attraction with clear structural issues, you definitely want to address them. But these guys screwed it up in the 30s. They made it worse by drilling holes at the foundation of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Thankfully, it was stabilized around 20 years ago. No worries, tourists, today. 382,777 of you. If you got time to lean, you got time to answer Q6. A cremini is a younger version of what mushroom? Portobello, oyster, or shiitake? Lean on me for Q6 here. You know, when I was a kid, guys, we only had one choice of mushroom. It was a white button, and we hated it. But nowadays, the selection of mushrooms has mushroomed. While shiitake is my favorite to say, and while I did just ask my computer for a printout of oyster smiling, the answer is portobello. Yes, Porto-bello. Beautiful door. I think that's what it means. 219,365 knew that creminis are immature versions of portobello. You're fixing yourself a bowl of cream of some young fungi at Q7. A paramecium moves by the means of what small filaments that resemble eyelashes? Lumina, cilia, or silica? I was driving down the road one day. Someone hit a paramecium. Paramecium may be microscopic, but they get around, they get around. Except they're too small for a driver's license, so they can't hop behind the wheel of a Chevy Lumina or a Toyota Celica. No, cilia, from the Latin for eyelid, is the way to go, literally, for paramecium. And for all 212,515 of you who got this right, you are under the microscope for Q8. Which of these Saturday Night Live alumni has an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay? Kristen Wiig, Seth Meyers, or Tina Fey? Well, a lot of good writers have passed through SNL's hallowed halls at 30 Rock. Many Emmy nominations and awards to their names, but Oscars? That's a different story. Seth and Tina were SNL head writers, but so far neither has pulled off what Kristen Wiig accomplished, an Oscar nomination for Bridesmaids screenplay co-written with Annie Mumolo. And oh boy, Alberto, I'm sensing a savage question at Q8. Yes, sir, Rihanna. We just lost 180,000 of you here on a Fred Savage Q8, 30,705. You know what's up at Q9, or do you not? Which of these words is not autological? Hellenic, monosyllabic, or word? Autological. It's autological, dear Watson. An autological word, what does that mean? Well, by definition, it's a word that describes itself. Like the word short, which is a short thing, or the word English, which is English. The word word is a word, and the word Hellenic means of Greek origin. It is indeed of Greek origin, that word, but monosyllabic is multisyllabic. So it's not autological, whereas multisyllabic would be autological, because that is multi. Do you see how that works? 19,437 of you know it. You've cracked the dictionary lately and you're getting Q10. Very impressed with you. A 19th century painting by Winslow Homer graces the cover of a mid-1980s album by who? Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, or Bruce Springsteen? How about this pairing of classic American rock with classic American art? It was painted right after the Civil War. Winslow's, Homer's, the veteran in a new field. Might be an allegory for the postbellum South, I don't know, but it is definitely the cover art for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' 1985 album, Southern Accents. There it is. Have given up. Stop. Southern Accents, 13th on the Billboard charts that year, 9,600. Getting this one right. The rest of you, heartbroken, don't come around here no more. That was the hit song off that album. We're going to Q11. What film prominently features the likeness of the actor who played Captain Kirk in Star Trek, Friday the 13th, The Exorcist, or Halloween? I, for one, find all masks rather horrifying. Jim Carrey's The Mask, probably the scariest movie of them all. But the prop department on this film took a $2 toy store mask of William Shatner's Captain Kirk. Khan! Cut out the eyes, painted it white, and slapped it on Nick Castle to play Michael Myers in Halloween. 7,425 of you remember that scary movie. Halloween's kind of coming up, guys. Where are you going to be? Q12 tonight. Normally the last question, not tonight. Which of these literary characters is considered a classic example of an unreliable narrator? Amy Dunn, Kinsey Millhone, or Elizabeth Salander? $25,000 is the prize, guys. Just 7,425 still in the running after over 700,000 started. Now, Kinsey, well, she better be reliable. She's the protagonist of Sue Grafton's Alphabet Mysteries. There were 25 of those books. Elizabeth Salander appears in 5 of Stieg Larsson's Millennium series. She's pretty reliable, but the movie adaptation of Gone Girl hewed pretty close to the novel, with Rosamund Pike portraying Gillian Flynn's creation, Amy Dunn, who should not be taken at face value. Believe you me, 3,914. Oh, you're not gone yet. You are still in this to win this at Q13. 3 questions left. Which of these TV shows premiered first? The New Normal, New Girl, or Modern Family? Oh, do you know your contemporary American television? The adorable New Girl, Zooey Deschanel. She arrived in 2011. And the short-lived Ryan Murphy comedy, The New Normal, premiered in 2012. Look, they can't all be hits, Ryan. But the Dunphy family of Modern Family first appeared on our small screens last decade in 2009, 2,577. You're still here. You're still family. Mishpacha, for the penultimate question, Q14 tonight, which of these islands has the largest population? Great Britain, Honshu, or Taiwan? Yes, I said islands, and I meant it. The Band Islands has 4 population. Population 4. Nick Thorburn, what up? Great Britain, aka Wales, Scotland, and England, that is an island with nearly 63 million jammy Dodgers all crammed together. That's more than Taiwan with 23.5 million people, but fewer than the 100 million plus Japanese who inhabit Honshu, the island home of Tokyo and Kyoto. Honshu is your answer. 963 H-cuties left after Q14. You are islands unto yourselves. You can no longer use your extra life tonight. It's just you and the Q. Q15, the final round. It all boils down to this. Mr. Palmer is concerned with the $25,000 question. And so are 963 of you. Let's HQ it. Let's get to it. Q15, what 90s band's debut album title comes from a memorable line in Scarface? LFO, The Offspring, or Smash Mouth? Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. How many of you guys are gonna be in the sanitarium? The sanitation after this question. If you get this one wrong, you came so close. Al Pacino uses a lot of colorful language in Scarface. Some of it so colorful you can't really make out what he's saying, and most of it definitely not appropriate for HQ. But one phrase sounded to members of this band something like, "Fushu man, Fushu man." I think we all know what he meant to say, and that became the title of Smash Mouth's 1997 smash hit debut. Smash Mouth is your answer, and 678 of you have smashed this one, baby! First you answer trivia, then you get the money, and then you get the power. 678 winners walking on the sun tonight with the big smash mouth answer. 36 buckaroos and 87 or 88 cents to the victors go the spoils. Congratulations, Titan 9064, Macy George there, 6 Monarchs. Thumbs up to you, sir. Ken Daniel, good dog. Who's a good dog? You are, and you're a little richer now. Jay Stogner, 56. Man, 726. That looks like I know that guy. Wait a minute. Esprosic and Nisk Pater. Oh, so many more of you. $36 richer tonight. Not bad for a 15-minute investment. Kids, adults, I declare this meeting of the Midnight Society closed. But come back next Sunday. Remember, it's our birthday. Back to back to back, starting at 8 p.m., giving out a whole ton of money. And every night of the week, of course, at 9 p.m., also weekdays at 3 p.m. Follow us on HQ Trivia, Twitter, at HQ Trivia throughout the week. More info, your chance to win exclusive merch, pizza, other special surprises. Yes, sir, Bob. Thursday night is our music night. We're doing a theme again, baby. Music night for the first time on HQ. That's Thursday at 9. I'll see you tomorrow, folks. I'm Scott Rogowsky signing off, saying, put away the crack before the crack puts you away. Smash mouth, baby!